Mini 5 Pro, the latest update at the moment. It could change any day or any hour here in Spain, but at the moment it's the 1.18.2, and I've had a few people saying, Sean, we got some problems. So this is what this video is about. I've got 3 questions from people saying what their problems are. The first one I'll tell you in a mo, but I just want to get the drone in the air. It's already clicked in and the screen's already on. So the very first one was from Richard, and Richard says since he's done his update, he can't do a screen record. So that's going to be a pretty simple one, I think. I'm just waiting for the drone to get clicked in. If you notice, got a new app. Got this from Marcus, Idaho Quadcopter.
Home point updated.
Thank you, Marcus. Right, so that's all done. But if I scroll down to screen record. Okay, so it's on. So as far as I'm concerned, Richard, it's working fine. Now, you didn't really say, was it the RCN3 or the RC2? Obviously, RC2 seems to be working fine. If yours not, it's still possible that you've got a bug on it. And guys, if you're out there and not being able to screen record, then please let us know, and then DJI can sort that problem out. But as far as I can see, no problem to screen record. So sort it out, Richard. Obviously, if you're using the RCN3, that's going to all depend on your phone or your tablet about the screen record, because it obviously be your phone that would be doing the recording. So anyway, the next one, which is from Steve. I've got so many Steves out, but he knows what I'm on about. And what he's saying is, when he puts a drone up in the air to do an orbit, it's going really slow. So that's what we're going to check. We're going to put the drone up in the air. Auto take off.
Take off.
Okay. He says it's when we put it into point of interest. So I'm going to use that tower over there. I'm going to go a little bit more. I'm just going to come in a little bit more as well. Now, just a little tip, guys. Always use that cross. I call it cross keys on the grid. I always find that's a good thing to do. Let's bring it up a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to draw a box around that tower if that's possible. Point of interest. I'm going to go anti-clockwise. Got it on fast, and he's saying it's going slow. Right, that does look slow, to be honest. I'll just see if I can move it a little bit more. I don't know. Hard to see on the screen, really. Didn't seem to be going as fast as it normally would. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring that, I mean, it's possible, Steve, that you got it not on the full extent, because that's near sort of, that's slow. Obviously, that's slow. And if I put it back to anti-clockwise again, it gains up speed. So there's a possibility that's that. What I will do, I'll just bring it back round again, as I'm doing on the screen. I'm going to go clockwise this time. Right. Okay, it's not doing nothing now. It's stopped. It stopped. Okay, it stopped. Oh, no. I managed to get it going again. Okay, so it's going clockwise now. Yeah, I think that's, to me, that's going pretty fast, that is. And if there was a little bit of hesitation there, I must admit. And I put it back to near the middle, and now it's crawling along. So Steve, that could be the problem. Maybe you didn't put it to its full extent. If I do it again, if I put the arrow on its full extent, it will pick up. I can see it bombing around there, yeah. Right, so I'm just going to bring it into the middle because it did seem to have a bit of a problem there. Right, so now it should be stationary, and if I move it that way, because sometimes it can be a greasy finger, but I can see that not being a problem. Okay, so we can stop that now. Right, the next one was from another Steve, he knows who he is, about the waypoints. Now this one, he did say this is on the older app update, which I think was the 1.18.1 or 0, and he said that the waypoints was being a bit weird, which I'm going to explain in a mo. So I'm just going into waypoints first. Now I'm just going to check one thing into my history. Okay, I got nothing. That's okay. I thought maybe they might have brought over some waypoints from my Mini 4 Pro or Mini 3, but they haven't. Okay, so I'm going to do a waypoint mission. Nothing too, you know, too difficult. Okay, let's go out this way a bit. Send him out that way. Okay. Okay, we'll put one there. I'm not going to see one button. Okay, fly to the next one. Okay, so we've got 6 waypoints. Now I'm going to go into, yeah, speed's good. I don't know, I might put the speed up a little bit. Yeah. All right, return to home after finishing. Yep. Okay. So let's press go. So it's going to start its mission. Now I think what Steve was saying, it's not even started yet. What Steve was saying is just setting itself up first, that when it's on its waypoint mission, it's going left or to the right. So let's see what that's like. To me it seems fine. I think the only other thing I can say on this is I'm going to have to see when I get back on the computer, because looking on the screen it's looking pretty good, really. I can't really see any sort of movement. Obviously it's moving at the moment because I did a big turn there, and then it's coming back to waypoint 3. Yeah, it's on to 4 now. It's coming back towards the mine. Everything's looking good on the screen. I've got 32 satellites. I've got 37. I've got the home point showing. I didn't think I had it facing me, but then I know what's happening is because I bought the aircraft. It's turning, that's what it's doing. So it should, on number 5, behind the mine there, and then it'll come back over the top of the mine. Yeah, it's doing a nice big curve there. I've got 51 feet. So it's going to fly over the mine. Here it comes. And hopefully it's going to land on the H, because that was another problem that I was noticing. But as far as I can see, Steve, I think they've solved that problem.
Return to home.
But I'm having a problem with the landing. Now at the moment it's looking pretty good. If anything, that's looking pretty smack on. Yeah. That's smack on. Because I did have a problem the other day. But I think I think that was probably me the other day when I was doing that. We got a little bit of wind, and that's landed right on the thing. Now, somebody said to me, Sean, you shouldn't put rocks on those landing pads because it'll damage the props. And he's correct. So with Start Riker watching, I need a heavier landing pad, because that landing pad, bit of wind and it's off. So that's why I put rocks on it. So start right, you're watching. I'm quite happy to try out some landing pads, because that one, if I've got nothing on it, look, this ground's like concrete, I can't put the pegs in. Yeah, so 3 tests, to me they're all fine, so that's good to know. I don't know, I think I did a test the other day when I did the 1.18.2 and we did a distance thing. That was fine, guys. I think when people go on about the distance thing, we're getting a poor signal. So I can see already, I've got a radio mast, so a transmitter radio. Now they do interfere with your drone sometimes. Now here in Spain, they have a lot of, you know, the Spanish Air Force use this area as well, and they put up blockers every now and again. That obviously interferes with the drone as well. But from what I can see today, DJI, fantastic. You know what, I haven't even checked out the video footage yet on this drone, but today it's just about those 3 tests. So as always, and thank you Idaho quadcopter, there's gonna be another video coming very sooner.